And how much more snow could we see as we head into the weekend? I'll have the forecast.
Usual to see snow in March.
Do you know what? You're actually more likely to see snow in March than you are at Christmas. People just assume, because of the greeting cards company, that it's the other way around. But no, despite the daffodils being out, this is all actually pretty normal stuff. Let's have a look at the scores on the board. Snow has fallen relatively wildly and widely across the UK in the last couple of days, but the focus really has been on the central and northern slice of the country, with Buxton in the Peak District topping the charts at the moment. So snowy this week and cold too. In fact, our coldest day and night of the year so far recorded at Altnahara just this week, just over 2 degrees by day and a bone-chilling -16 degrees at night. Altnahara in the Scottish Highlands, they frequently record some of the coldest temperatures in the UK. And with values like that, it may surprise you to hear that some parts of the UK will actually see temperatures into the mid-teens on Sunday. Yes, really, as warmer air temporarily floods in from the west before winds again veer northerly, bringing another plunge of Arctic air early next week. Now, these sorts of values, temperatures around 15 and then dropping down to around 7 or 6 degrees, don't look too bad, but they will feel very cold indeed in that bitterly cold wind. And this sort of flip-flopping of the warm to the very cold is pretty normal in this sort of transitional time of year as we sort of bunny hop our way into spring. Let's look more closely at the weekend forecast. So as we look ahead to this weekend, I'm afraid we have to do so without the weather graphics, because for some reason they've got that Friday feeling and they're not really working. But as we look ahead then to tomorrow, we are expecting it to remain cold across many parts of the UK. And certainly as we look ahead to this evening and overnight, we do really have some pretty cold temperatures to come across much of the UK. I'm just going to keep talking and you're just going to have to imagine what these forecasts are like until the control room catches up with me. Anyway, another minute to go. Let's have a look at what's happening for tomorrow. Well, much of the UK is actually going to be seeing quite a cold picture, but we do have some much warmer air starting to move in from the southwest. Let's just imagine that we've got that system moving in from the southwest. It's going to be bringing rain though, I'm afraid. So it's going to be quite a miserable picture across many southwestern parts, but quite a lot of sunshine across the bulk of the UK. So really just stick with me. Let's imagine across the far northern parts of Scotland, it continues to be pretty cold and snowy. Now, as we move into tomorrow evening and overnight, it is definitely worth bearing in mind that the rain band that sits across the southwest through this evening and overnight and into tomorrow is going to continue moving northwards all the time, and that turns pretty snowy and icy. So snow and ice definitely going to be an issue over the next 24 or so hours. But as we move into Sunday, something much milder starting to move in, temperatures really starting to get up there, up around 14, even 15 degrees across parts of central, southern parts of England. But then to Monday, which is mostly cloudy and wet, we do start to get that cold feed of air once again from the north. And by Tuesday, it is pretty brass monkeys once again. Thank you for sticking with me. It's definitely that Friday feeling. I am going to very quickly start making weather symbols and sticking them back on a chart. No, it's Friday.
No graphics, we get the gist. It's going to be cold. Becky, thank you.
It's going to be cold.